Hello and welcome to the PGA Tour opener for the season. I'm Luke Elvey, joined alongside, as always, John McCarthy. And John, always love the first event, particularly for a rookie. Their excitement and anticipation is magnified.
And I guess there's got to be an immense amount of work that goes into this just to get them to this level. What kind of extra skills do they need to play at this kind of high level with this incredible field that they have here today?
Well, of course, the depth of talent gets even greater. We're against the world's best right here. But the one thing that they need to maintain is what they did to get here is what they need to continue. No point changing the plan now that you've made it to the big stage.
Right.
If you're good enough to be a PGA Tour pro, well, that's what got you here. Keep it going. Just improve your weaknesses and play to your strengths.
And just kind of, and just keep that trust your game and kind of go with that flow and try to write that out.
Absolutely. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and think about all the big money on offer and what could happen if you win. It's just stick to the processes and let the outcomes take care of themselves.
Great. Well, that's a great way to kick this event off. And let's check back in after 9 holes, and we'll see how this golfer's faring then. How's that sound?
Looking forward to seeing the action.
And this is about a 4-footer. And that one will drop. And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about 140 yards to go. And going with the 9-iron. And he will like that. And this one's for birdie. And for the par. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And now let's move to the third hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now the fourth hole. And talk about getting a hold of a drive. This is incredible. From here, 190 yards to the pin. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. This one's looking pretty good. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Ooh, and it just misses. This one's about a 7-footer. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Yeah, I think you'll like that. From here, it's about 10 feet away. And this is looking very good for the birdie. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And is currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 6th here. This putt's for birdie. And that putt drops. And that hole puts him into 1st place, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, folks, he's gotta like that. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And this putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. Okay, and he's still in 1st place, ladies and gentlemen. And next up we have a par 5 hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. Okay, and from 200 yards away. Going with the hybrid here. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And about 4 feet from the cup. Ooh, that's too bad. And this for the par. And a decent putt. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And from 160 yards out. It looks like a 7 iron. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And as he finishes up his front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good place to be.
Tied for the lead is a great position heading into the final 9 holes, but this is when the tournament really heats up. A lot of golf left to play.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. I think that's a 5 iron. This is going towards the green here. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And tapping in for the par. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. From 145 yards out. Going with the 8 iron. Okay, and he's on the green now. This putt's right around a 9-footer. Ooh. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And moving along now on the 12th hole. And he's probably not too happy about that. And this one's ended up in the rough, but it was hit from some much gnarlier rough. And this for the birdie. And the putt will drop. And that puts him into the lead. Let's see what happens here now. And teeing off on this par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. This one's heading for the green. And this putt is for birdie. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one. .34-footer here. And for the par. And a decent little putt there. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 15th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And heading for the green. All right, and the putter's coming out now. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I think he's going to like that. From about 120 yards. Setting up for a 40-foot putt. And unfortunately, that has rolled off the green. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt drops for bogey. and currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And from about 250 yards out. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this for the birdie. Solid putt. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. This one's looking pretty good so far. And 110 yards or so to the pin. And with that, he's on the green. And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And folks, he's done it. He's played so well here today, and that's why he walks away as the winner.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look forward to have a huge season from here on in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of John, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have your company. Hello everyone, a great event to be playing in. It's the Champions Invitational. My name is Luke Elvey. Alongside me, as always, is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Luke, it's a beautiful course here at Faxon Park, and this first hole, par 4, is no different. There's water to the left as the fairway gets cut in two. If you play up the right, I think most people will, you can get a slightly better view of that green, which is flanked by bunkers to the right and left. Let's see how this one goes.
Thanks, John. Conditions are right for scoring, so let's see if they can go low.
Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And starting the round with a birdie. And now setting up on this par 3. That looks like the hybrid. He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh my lands, that was very close. Well, that's too bad. I think that putt got away there. It's off the green. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And that one's going to put him up to even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Nothing wrong with that. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. And he's ended up in the water here, unfortunately. that's a bit of bad luck. He's in the water here. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. "12 feet to the cup." And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And our leader today currently on top of things with a round of 4 under par. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And setting up this shot below the hole. And here's the 3-wood. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. "22 feet to the cup." Oh, and wouldn't that have been pretty? It's a solid attempt, but a very long putt. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And he has got to like that. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And here's an 8-iron. And he's probably going to like that. From 20 feet. Ooh, that looked good. And this one's for par. And our leader is currently on top at a score of 4 under par. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. And I think that's the hybrid. And he's got to be happy with that. And this is for birdie. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And for the par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And next up is the par 5. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. And this one's for birdie. This one's about 11 feet from the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And 4 over for the day. And on to the 9th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. And this shot's looking pretty good. And about 4 feet from the cup. For the bird. All right, Luke, we're 9 holes into this final round. What's on your mind? What are you seeing from your vantage point today?
The chance for a stunning comeback, and everyone loves one of those. 6 shots is not an insurmountable lead, in my opinion.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. And this shot's looking promising. From 140 yards out. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. And unfortunate happenings here. That could have been a birdie, but it just missed. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the board, our leader today is sitting on the top with a score of 3 under. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And I think he will be pleased with that. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh. And this for the par. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And let's see what the 12th has in store. Looks like a 7 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And with that, he will be putting. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. This one looks about 4 feet. And that putt will drop. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Well, so far so good for this one. And from 135 away. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And I think he will like that. 31 feet to the cup. And this putt is for par. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water. I'm just waiting to see if he'll re-hit or take the drop. Okay, he's putting now, setting up 12 feet away from the cup. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this for the bogey. And our leader today sitting up the top of the board here at 2 under par. And setting up now on the 15th. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. Really nice shot out of the sand. And this putt could save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And this putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. And currently in today's event, the score to beat's 2 under par. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. Going with a pitching wedge here. This might be a bit too much club. And as it turns out, that's safely on the green. It's looking like 17 feet from here. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is 5 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From the 150-yard marker. And this next putt for a 74 on their final round. And right into the cup. And Luke, as this event comes to an end for him, he's finished with a semi-decent result, is what I'll say.
Well, we know that was far below their best, John, but there are a few bright spots in that performance that I know that they'll take to the next tournament. Well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Hope to see you soon.